Today I'm going to be making a base for my pets Coco and Name. Now the blueprint for the build looks like this, right? It's going to have 4 pyramids that connect to each other, and inside each pyramid is going to be a house for one of my pets. So for Name, inside the pyramid it'll look like a swamp. But for Coco, inside another pyramid it's going to look like a jungle. So yeah, that's the plan for the build, and let's get to it. So the first thing I had to do was make the building area flat, which meant that I had to do a tedious amount of both placing and breaking sand. And I'm not gonna lie, this process took around 20 minutes. Just purely breaking sand and placing it. It was very annoying to do. But once the desert area was flat, I was finally able to start actually building the pyramids, actually start making the build. Now I was thinking that the pyramids should look somewhat like the ones I had made previously, just with a little twist, the old switcheroo if you will. My master plan was to instead add a little bit of red sand and red sandstone to add another bit of detail throughout the, pyramid. But first I had to make the rough draft of the pyramid to get a feel for things. So if you're wondering, that is why, the pyramids are built with sandstone for now. But just as I was laying down the foundation of the pyramid, it turned out that I needed to clear even more space around it, simply because of how big the build was. Build a pyramid, they said. It would be fun, they said. Yeah, none of that was true. It's pretty funny looking back at it now, but at the time I was just fed up. It took hours getting the materials for the build. Heck, I even had 4 shulker boxes full of materials. So yeah, this was definitely a long and tedious process. But if you're interested, here's a time lapse of me struggling to build the pyramid. So there you have it, the 4 pyramids were now built, but now that they were built, it was time to start connecting the pyramids together with little walkways. It really doesn't serve any purpose besides looking cool, but I mean, you gotta remember this house is for Coco and Name, so it's gotta be legit, it's gotta be top notch. Now that's exactly why I made the floors look fancy. I don't even know what the block is called, but it looks cool, so that's why I added it. But now that the pathways were complete and looking snazzy, it was time to work on the middle part of the build. And what a better thing to add than a water fountain. Now I'll be honest, the water fountain took way too much time to make, which sadly seemed to be a reoccurring pattern for this build. Since I was too lazy to sleep for the night, zombies would often come by and hit me out of the blue, like seen here in this clip. And if there weren't any mobs to hit or explode me, there were random visual glitches that would throw me off guard. Like, why? Why is there one thing of water lighter than all the others? It just doesn't make any sense, I swear. Mojang is doing this just to annoy me. But yeah, once the water fountain was finished, it was time to make Coco's base. Now since Coco is a panda that lives in the desert, I was thinking that he should feel more at home, So with that being said, the theme for his little pyramid was going to be a bamboo forest in the jungle. So the first step I had to do was clear out all the sand and make sure that the walls were fully made out of sandstone. This was a fairly quick process, at least compared to the rest of the build, which I never thought I'd say. But now it was time to make the floor look like the jungle. So I went to my base and got a few sacks of dirt, and then I flew to another part of my base and destroyed some grass blocks because I had none in my chests. Then halfway through this process of placing down dirt, I ran out and had to get some more. But finally, when the floor was 100% dirt, I was able to place down some lanterns and bamboo to make it start to feel like a jungle. Later on, I added a little river and a mud brick house just because it felt right. But finally, with everything set in place, the only thing left was to move Coco into his new house. What? Okay, come on, Coco. What? Bro, Coco, come here. What is this? No! Don't sit down! Come on! Oh my gosh, Coco, what is your deal, man? What's your deal? Bro, of course. There we go. Come on, Coco. No! What? No! Oh my gosh. This dang panda. So there you go. Coco is now in the jungle. At this point in the video, I had been recording for around an hour and a half already, so I was completely tired of building. But later on, I added some red sand to the little courtyard and added flaming pillars around each of the pyramids for extra detail. You know, I just had to finish the build, so I thought, why not just finish it up real quick. But yeah, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm going to go full YouTuber mode on you guys and say the infamous line, it's free to subscribe. So yeah, with that being said, I'll see you guys next time.